Hi there, I'm Mike and I'm the Hallows Geek, and welcome to This Week in Eek, my weekly series where I put a little eek in your week by recapping some of the top stories in Halloween and horror news from the last week. Well, if you're watching this on the day it's released, first and foremost, happy Friday the 13th. That said, it's another week and with it comes another round of Stranger Things stories. If you've been to the grocery store in recent months, you've likely seen the bags of Doritos on store shelves featuring the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, and if like me, you bought a bag, you know those specially marked bags scored you a ticket to a virtual concert happening this summer. This week, Doritos announced further details around the concert, including the show's lineup. The Live from the Upside Down concert will be held virtually on June 23rd and features 80s music icons The Go-Go's, Corey Hart, and Sauce Cell, and will also feature a special surprise collaboration between pop icon Charlie XCX and one of the bands. And of course, no concert experience is complete without a trip to the merch table, so Doritos has put together a couple of merch bundles that include items like concert tees, tote bags, and of course, each bundle comes with a Stranger Things themed bag of Doritos. And keeping with the music theme, Doritos is also releasing new limited edition Stranger Things packaging for its 3D Crunch flavors that have exclusive golden tickets hidden inside them for a chance to win an official replica of the guitar prominently featured in Stranger Things 4. For more details, check the full coverage over on allhallowsgeek.com or head over to doritos.com/strangerthings. And this week we also learned of another big brand getting in on the Stranger Things craze. This week's surf and snowboard apparel company Quiksilver announced a new Stranger Things collection. The new collection will be released in 2 waves, with the first wave dropping on May 20th. The first wave, called 1986, puts a modern spin on some of Quiksilver's iconic designs from the year 1986 and flips them upside down. The second wave will be released with the premiere of Stranger Things 4 on May 27th and includes the character wardrobe, Surfer Boy Pizza, Lenora Hill Surf Club, and Hellfire Surf Club lines, each of which is inspired by the upcoming season of Stranger Things. Unfortunately, very few designs have been revealed, but you can sign up for early access to the collection by visiting quiksilver.com/stranger-things. And it's been a while since we've had much in terms of video game news, but this week we had 2 big stories emerge around games that are over a decade old. First, Remedy Entertainment announced that a television series is finally in the works, inspired by its 2010 action-adventure game, Alan Wake. The news came during an Alan Wake anniversary update where Remedy creative director Sam Lake announced that AMC had picked up rights for the show. No further details were announced, but considering rumors of a television series have been circulating for years, the fact we finally got an official announcement is pretty exciting. And the second game to make news this week is the classic sci-fi survival horror game Dead Space. On Thursday, game studio Motive announced that its remake of the 2008 game will officially launch on January 27, 2023. The remake of the fan-favorite sci-fi horror game is being rebuilt from the ground up, leveraging the Frostbite game engine to give the game enhanced audio and crisp visuals to evoke a new level of immersion and quality for the latest consoles and PCs. The Dead Space remake will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. And in TV news this week, Discovery announced the Season 5 return of Expedition X. The series, which investigates supernatural encounters, mysterious creatures, and extraterrestrial phenomenon with the aid of paranormal investigator Jessica Chobot and scientist Phil Torres, will return on May 25th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time as part of the Adventure Wednesday lineup on Discovery. The season kicks off in the world's notorious Ring of Fire, where Phil and Jess investigate videos and eyewitness reports of mysterious objects flying around Mexico's tallest active volcano. The upcoming season will also take the 2 to the site of America's deadliest avalanche and train wreck, some icy whitewater rapids in Alaska, and the impenetrable jungles of Peru. If you're new to Expedition X, you can stream all 4 previous seasons ahead of the Season 5 premiere now on Discovery+. And if you're a Scooby-Doo collector, we learned of some exciting new collectibles this week from MG Collectibles. 6 new collectible diorama statues have gone up for pre-order and are expected to be released in 2023. The new 1/6 scale Polystone statues feature the entire Mystery Inc. gang and 3 of the most recognizable villains in the Scooby-Doo universe. That said, these collectibles don't come cheap. Prices on the new series of statues start at $349.99, You can see images of each of the individual statues now over on allhallowsgeek.com, where you'll also find links for pre-order. And wrapping up this week's top stories, Peacock has announced a new Blumhouse-produced original film, They/Them. The LGBTQIA+ horror film, formerly known as Whistler Camp, stars Kevin Bacon and is a queer empowerment story set at a gay conversion camp. When a group of queer and trans campers visit a camp for a week of programming intended to help them find a new sense of freedom, they find the camp's methods to be psychologically unsettling, and the campers must work together to protect themselves. But when a mysterious killer starts claiming victims, things get even more dangerous. The project is helmed by three-time Oscar-nominated screenwriter John Logan, whose works include the television series Penny Dreadful, the movie Alien Covenant, and Tim Burton's Sweeney Todd. They/Them will arrive on Peacock on August 5th. Alright, before we go, let's talk trailers. I featured two new trailers over on All Hallows Geek this week. First, Netflix released its teaser for its live-action Resident Evil series, which is set to debut on the streaming service on July 14th. The series tells an all-new story based on the legendary video game franchise, which takes place nearly 3 decades after the discovery of the T-virus. You can catch the trailer now over on allhallowsgeek.com or over on the Netflix YouTube channel. And our second trailer for the week is one that came completely out of the blue. Apparently, streaming platform Tubi has decided to remake the 1980 cult classic Terror Train. The remake is headed to Tubi this Halloween season, and to coincide with its release, the remake is trading in the New Year's Eve setting featured in the original film for a Halloween one. But otherwise, the plot is the same. A college student seeks revenge against a group of college kids for an initiation prank gone wrong and uses the trip on a party train to carry out his revenge. You can check out the teaser now over at allhallowsgeek.com. That's it for this week. As always, if you've enjoyed this week's video, give it a like, leave me a comment, or better yet, subscribe to make sure you always get your weekly dose of geek. For more information on any of this week's top stories, you'll find links to the full coverage over on allhallowsgeek.com down in the description below. Until next time, keep it creepy.